Hillary's belief that it takes a village, which only makes sense, after all, in places like Haiti, where she's taken a number of them.
I don't like clowns.
Elon Musk has spectacularly confirmed that the Department of Education no longer exists.
It appears that Elon Musk, Vice President Elon Musk, I guess, I don't know, he's got some role, some official role, thinks that the Department of Education is already dead. In response to Congressman Maxwell Frost's post about the DOE, he said, quote, "No such department exists in the federal government."
Musk's move comes after Donald Trump slammed the department, saying he will move responsibilities back to the states.
And I will shut down the federal Department of Education, and we will move everything back to the states where it belongs and where they can individualize education and do it with the love for their children.
Frights, camera, action.
Give it a tug there.
There's all access.
Over there. We're members of Congress.
Nothing but a bunch of dickless losers.
We're members of Congress. We're members of Congress.
We're coming in. Don't lock the door. We're coming in. Who are you? You're not coming in. Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you, sir?
Do you have business here?
Yes. I've sent the Assistant Secretary a letter alerting her that we would be here today, and we've asked her for a meeting.
Yeah, that's been accepted until that's accepted. It doesn't need to be accepted.
Who are you?
What authority do you have?
And what do you do here?
What do you do here?
When do you think the last time that these members of Congress were at the Department of Education? That's the first question I have. And now, all of a sudden, for political theater, they need to go there and demand to get in.
Washington's overpaid lawmakers,
Bad actors.
When questioned about the closure, Elon Musk simply replied, "No such department exists in the federal government."
So they rank 40 countries in education. We're ranked dead last. But the good news is we're number one in one category. You know what that is? Cost per pupil. We spend more per pupil than any other country in the world. You look at Norway, Denmark, Sweden, various countries all up and down, Finland. China does very well in education. And then you look at us. We spend much more money than they do per pupil or any other way. But we spend much more money than they do, and yet we're ranked this year, Biden's last year, congratulations, Joe, we're ranked dead last. So what I want to see is education. Number one, I like choice. We all like choice. But beyond choice, long beyond choice, I want to see it go back to the states where great states that do so well have no debt. They're operated brilliantly. They'll be as good as Norway or Denmark or Sweden or any of the other highly ranked countries. They'll be, you probably have 35 to 38 states will be right at the top. And the rest will come along. They'll have to come along competitively. And by the way, we'll be spending a lot less money. And we'll have great education.
Online commentators applauded the decision, with this person saying, "The US Department of Education has officially been dissolved. Congratulations to every parent across America. You now have the power of your child's education back in your hands."
What was done in this case in Bangladesh, and these leaked documents from the Gray Zone show this, a plan to destabilize Bangladesh politics. They sought the LGBT population to Bangladeshi ethnic minority groups and student groups. They turned around and they took U.S. taxpayer funds and they funded Bangladeshi rap groups to produce songs and music videos insinuating that people should take to the streets and do street protests. This is, for example, how we end up funding terrorist groups and paramilitaries. It's the coalition of the fringes and the extremes and the weirdos and the criminals and the prostitutes.
What you're describing that we did in Bangladesh is what's happened here. And so it raises the question, like, was that all by design also? And of course it was.
Know the power of the dark side.
And is giving away his billions now with the same determination that he made them in places like Haiti, a country that has less money in the bank than he does. Last month, he brought the First Lady with him for a look at some of the projects his foundation is funding.
This is Mr. George Soros, and he's going to be helping the hospital.
This year, Soros plans to give away almost $500 million around the world.
You're about to look into the face of pure evil.
Everyone knows, of course, Hillary's belief that it takes a village, which only makes sense, after all, in places like Haiti, where she's taken a number of them. Thank you.
In 2010, the earthquake of Haiti, not only American taxpayers, but the whole world has given billions of dollars to the Clinton Foundation for the Haitians. Not even 2% of that money went back to Haiti.
I think we found the worst case of Trump derangement syndrome. Michigan Democrat Rep. Lori Pahutsky revealed that in an anti-Trump protest that she underwent surgery to ensure she wouldn't have to navigate a pregnancy in Donald Trump's America, and that she refuses to let her body be treated as currency by this administration. Do we have a photo of her? I don't know what she looks like, but Mary Catherine, I guess it doesn't really matter, but man, I'm not losing sleep over the fact that she's not having children, but very odd.
No, that's very sad to me, and it's sad to me that there are any number of people who have been led to believe that that is a logical course of action because someone who you don't like won the presidency fair and square. That's not a great place to be. It's not a great place for the party to be or its activists to be, but because, as Fetterman points out, their strategy has been basically to bully people and condescend to them, and now it's not working. They don't know how to shift gears. It's very disorienting. They were the default party for a long time. There were more registered Democrats than Republicans for a very long time. Not all of those people were liberal, but they were Democrats. And so they've controlled all of the cultural levers of society, and being sort of out of that power is very uncomfortable for them. And you can see it. There's on various issues, they've lost ground in double digits on education, for instance. And I just don't think they have any practice talking to normal people anymore because they've been spending a lot of time censuring normal people and ignoring them.
They don't get how crazy they are.
George, what do you have in your mouth? George. What is it? What do you have? What are you trying to sneak outside?
It is a messed up world.